The Princess Royal celebrated her 73rd birthday on August 15th, but there hasn't been any message yet from the Sussexes to convey their birthday wishes. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have not shared any public birthday wishes for Princess Anne today. The Princess Royal turned 73 just a few weeks after Meghan's own birthday. As of now, there have been no well wishes from the Sussexes on social media for Princess Anne. As Princess Anne turned 73 today, Prince Harry's displeasure with the situation has become evident. It appears that there isn't a substantial amount of respect shown towards the royal princess by him. Previously, there was a strong disapproval of Meghan due to her disrespectful behavior and untrue statements. Additionally, Princess Anne shared her concerns with some of her legal representatives regarding potential mysteries surrounding Meghan Markle and the children. There have been rumors suggesting that Princess Anne contacted their lawyer to initiate a search for past nannies, employees, and others who have been part of Meghan's changing circle. The aim might be to have them testify about potential child neglect and mistreatment of their children. Wasn't there a speculative statement indicating that Archie was facing anxiety issues at school? Interestingly, this matter was only briefly mentioned or discussed, at least up until last year. Where is Archie's nanny anyway? I believe she might find a formidable challenge within the palace. If things continue in this direction, they could potentially try to demonstrate that neither Meghan nor Harry have been suitable parents, and this might lead to the children being taken away, unlike teachers and school counselors, for instance. Here in the United States, numerous nannies for wealthy and well-known individuals are not necessarily obligated to report instances of child abuse. Indeed, in all 50 states, anyone who witnesses or becomes aware of child neglect or abuse is legally obligated to report it. So even a nanny, cleaner, or any individual employed by the Sussexes could be hesitant or fearful due to contracts, threats, and other factors. However, if they eventually gather the courage to consult legal advice, an opportunity could arise to shed light on any potential issues. This is where Meghan and Harry's approach to their children raises questions. There's a cloud of mystery around certain aspects. We don't know who attended the birth, and there's no doctor's signature on the birth certificate, even though it was displayed at Buckingham Palace. Interestingly, no doctor's signature is present on the birth certificate of Archie either. This contrasts with the tradition of having royal births certified by the delivering doctor. Meghan has stated that she opted not to have the same male doctors as the Queen for her childbirth, implying criticism towards the Queen's choice of doctors. This action could be interpreted as a slight against the Queen, given that if these doctors were suitable for the Queen, they should have been suitable for Meghan too, unless she had her own reasons to avoid them. Contrary to this, the Princess of Wales chose to use the Queen's doctors for all three of her children, and they were born in good health. The choice not to use the same doctors that the Queen employed raises questions about Meghan's motivations. Additionally, Meghan has faced accusations of wearing prosthetic baby bumps and inconsistent sizing during her pregnancy with Archie, suggesting that her belly appeared to change sizes. During Lily's pregnancy, Meghan wasn't seen much, except for a preschool event where she was photographed. Later, a stage picture was shared, featuring a blanket-covered child with Harry under a manipulated tree. A photographer in London remotely took the images and confessed to adding the tree behind Harry and Meghan. Interestingly, the self-proclaimed Queen of Montecito becomes talkative when she's had a bit to drink. Doria, Meghan's mother, holds herself with an authoritative demeanor, sometimes acting like a dictator in the household. Claims of her rumored drug use are not a recent development. Today, King Charles shared a heartfelt message for his younger sister. He wrote, wishing Her Royal Highness the Princess Royal a very happy birthday today, along with 2 photos of Charles and Anne together. One image captured them smiling during his coronation earlier this year, with Anne wearing her ceremonial attire. The second photo was a charming black and white throwback to 1951, showing Charles doting on his younger sister. There have been speculations about your fabricated children. King Charles has reportedly excluded Meg and her Sussex children from his birthday celebration. Prince Harry might participate in a significant royal family occasion alongside his son, Prince Archie, as suggested by a royal commentator. However, Meghan Markle and Princess Lilibet might opt to remain in the United States. At the beginning of this year, the Duchess of Sussex chose to stay in California with Archie and Lilibet, despite receiving an invitation to King Charles' coronation. Prince Harry attended the significant royal event by himself, sparking curiosity about why both children were not brought along for the king's birthday celebration. The reasons behind their choice to keep the children away from the public eye are a matter of speculation. Notably, Meghan and Harry have yet to be seen as a complete family during Meghan's birthday celebrations. On these occasions, both Archie and Lilibet were notably absent. While some might argue that they're celebrating a private and intimate birthday at home with their children, the situation has given rise to speculation and interpretation among the more dedicated followers. The reasons for their approach to keeping their children away from the public eye are a subject of discussion. Some observers view Meghan's decision to limit her children's exposure to normal social interactions as a concern, potentially impacting their social development as they mature. The belief is that by maintaining their privacy, the children's ability to acquire social skills might be hindered. It's perceived that the kids hold significant value for Meghan, and the strategy of keeping them hidden has stirred increased attention and conversation around her. This, in turn, might make them more susceptible to scrutiny in line with her long-term objectives. The situation involves concerns about prioritizing financial gains over the well-being of the children. The young boy appears to remain indoors with individuals struggling with alcohol addiction and facing paranoia due to substance abuse. Regardless of the circumstances, this poses a significant issue. If the children are real, their extreme isolation prevents anyone from independently confirming their existence through normal interactions. Such isolation from staff, acquaintances, and even casual mentions suggests potential abuse by their parents. Ordinarily, you'd expect some casual mentions or social media posts from neighbors, classmates, or acquaintances to establish the children's existence in a natural way. The lack of such reports is unusual and raises concerns about the children's lives being restricted. Even children of major celebrities have more visibility and engagement with the world. This level of seclusion is unhealthy for the children. If they do exist, this isolation is problematic. However, if they don't, the deception involved is equally concerning. The scene of the young boy remaining indoors with individuals battling alcohol addiction and paranoia due to substance abuse is disheartening, particularly when he's the one affected by their poor choices. This might explain why Prince Harry and Meghan haven't returned to the UK to visit the royal family, despite King Charles inviting the children to join them during the summer. In a different context, recent news has criticized Prince Harry for making decisions that might make his children feel trapped in the United States. These concerns and critiques surrounding the Duke of Sussex's recent decisions have been brought to light by royal author Tom Quinn. It's foreseeable that young Archie and Lilibet might face teasing or even potential bullying at school due to their royal status. People might react with comments like, "Oh, you're a prince and princess." This is particularly relevant because Mr. Quinn believes that in America, there's a heightened interest in questioning the idea of inherited privilege. Mr. Quinn went on to draw a striking comparison between Archie's future and that of King Charles. He noted that when Charles attended Gordonstoun boarding school, he initially believed he'd receive respect due to his position as the heir to the throne. However, he ended up facing more bullying from his peers than other boys. This comparison highlights the potential challenges that royal children can encounter in navigating their unique circumstances.